Big Boy
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
All righty now, real people, real stories. We have Stacy in the neighborhood. First off, Stacy, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you.
We asked you to come up here, and you came up here.
Yeah.
And you got a hell of a story. All right. And now we were talking about when you called us up, we were doing relation vacation, where they was kind of talking about people that take these breaks from relationships. Mm-hmm. And you were saying that you took a break from your relationship. And first off, how long was your break?
Like 8 months.
8 months. All righty. So before I even go on and on with real people, real stories, how long had you and your guy been together?
Yeah. Like 5 years.
All right, and the little one that's on your lap now, is that the father that you took the break from?
Yes.
Okay, are you married or boyfriend and girlfriend?
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
All righty. Now, are y'all still together now?
Yes.
After everything that we're going to get into?
Yes.
Okay, so are y'all in love or y'all like in
I love
partnership?
him. I don't like him every day, but I love him.
Yeah.
I heard that. Can I ask you, do you love me more than you love him?
I mean, I've known you longer. I've been
Really?
listening to you since I was a kid. So.
There it is right there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to drop a jewel. I could have been one of them 14. Hold on to that. Stacy, you called us up. All righty. And when you called us up, you spoke about how you were in a relationship and how y'all took an 8-month break. All righty. And with this 8-month break, was it a free-for-all kind of thing where you weren't worried about what he was doing? Were y'all not living together?
We were living together, but his mom owns the house that we live in, so it's like a 3-unit. So he pretty much lived in the front. I lived in the back, but it was never discussed over you can do this or you can do that. We kind of just did our own thing.
Did y'all see each other every day, like in passing, like, oh, I'm going to go get the mail or eating a meal?
Yeah, I mean, I was mad at first because I got a restraining order against him.
And he was living in the front.
Yeah.
Okay, and you were living in the back house? Mm-hmm. And how did the restraining order, how did that work? Like he couldn't come to the back house? Or
No, he couldn't.
Okay, so you got a restraining order. Mm-hmm. And why did you get a restraining order?
Just because I didn't want to have to deal with him. We had gone through some issues like before the breakup. Mm-hmm. And so I went to court to get the restraining order and file for custody.
So while his mom owned the house, were you living in the house with her? Or
no,
you were living
in the back house? She lived in the front.
And he was with her in the front. Mm-hmm. Okay, so when he was living in the front with his mom, you were in the back. There was a separation that was going on. Mm-hmm. Did you ever see him bring women to the house? Did you know if he was bringing women?
No, because his sisters live up front. So
okay, so were his sisters the spies and snitches for you? Or?
Oh, they wouldn't. His mom was.
His mom told you everything.
Now, no, actually, she didn't. She hid it from me, but I knew.
So you feel like they were the girls going up there?
No, I only found out about the one girl he hooked up with because I called her and she told me everything.
Now, how did you know about that girl?
To be honest, I can't remember. I think I found her on Facebook.
Really? But how did you find her on Facebook? Was there a picture of her with your man or?
No, I hacked his phone records and his work email.
Oh, so with your vacation, were you sad during your vacation?
No.
Or did you feel like it's time to wild out?
Not at first.
Not at first.
That was my chance to have a phase that I never had before.
Never had before. How old were you when y'all got together?
22.
22 years of age. All right. And so at that time when you think, okay, we're separated, we're on a relation vacation, I'm going to do what I want to do, he's going to go and do what he want to do. And I do want to talk about it. You went and you did what you had to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Who I had to do.
Okay. And who you did. Exactly. All righty. So when you were hooking up, and we're going to get very specific, when you were hooking up with a guy or guys, were you bringing him back to his mom's house or were you?
No.
You had to go other places?
No.
All right.
I went other places.
Was it anyone that he knew?
No.
Okay. So none of the guys that he knew?
No.
And while you were out doing your thing, right, he hooked up with someone.
Yes.
And you had a problem with him hooking up, not just with someone, but also where it was at.
Yes.
All right. Explain what happened.
Yeah.
Well, he had come over to the back house, stormed, he's like, you might want to go get yourself checked because I effed this girl. And I was like, what? So I called the girl, and I thought he was lying at first. She's like, "No, we did, but we did use."
He
a
said
condom.
you might want to go get yourself checked.
Yeah.
Is that his way of saying I may? Because were you and him still sexing?
No.
Why would you want to get checked though if you guys weren't intimate and you guys were on a break?
Or you felt like that was just his way of saying?
Oh no, that was right
it in
at
your face?
that was right at the beginning of the break. But I think he was just saying it just to piss me off.
Yeah, yeah. So he said he hooked up with this girl, and at
Yes.
first you didn't believe him.
No.
And you called the girl.
Yes.
How did you know who she was?
Like I said, I
Oh,
had
that
his
was the
phone
same
records.
one? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So
my
you
gosh.
called her, and what did she say?
She said it was true. She said that they used a condom, but it was his mom's car.
Damn, so he
It was in
smashed
his
her out of mom's car.
And she wouldn't tell me where it happened. And when I finally got it out of him, and I was like, he's like, I was drunk. And I was like, yeah, but where he's like, well, you're going to be mad. And I was like, well, where? He's like, at the parking lot at Costco. And I'm like, really? Like, I go to Costco all the time. So for a while, like, I had to stay away from Costco because I could just picture, like, if I parked here, was he smashing her right here?
Yeah.
Or, so I'm like, no.
So
Damn.
did that keep you away from Costco because it hurt a lot?
Yeah, because I felt more betrayed by that he had sex with her at Costco than he did having sex with some random girl. So I didn't really care that he messed around with her, but not Costco.
Okay. Okay. So my thing is, if he had knocked it down like at a Shell gas station in another area, you would have been okay with that?
I'm fine. I go to Arco.
Why was Costco so hurtful?
As a mom, I go to Costco all the time. I'm really cheap, so it's like I'm gonna go get lunch. I go to the samples before I go to the food court.
Hello.
So
We
it's
all
like
do.
it's my vacation when I get away from the kids. That's my zone. I'm in there.
That's your
Even if-
happy place.
That's my happy place.
I love
And
it.
he ruined my happy place. And I'm just like,
What was worse, smashing her out or smashing her out at Costco?
oh, at Costco. Hands down.
Wow. So are you more mad at him messing with her, or you more mad at him like why Costco?
Well, because he knew it would hurt me.
Right. But about smashing her or smashing her at Costco.
Smashing her at Costco.
So how did he know that if he did it at Costco that would hurt you in the parking lot?
Because he knows I love Costco. Whenever he pisses me off, I go to Costco.
Right. Right.
Wow.
So
Everything is solved at
how
Costco.
long could you go into the same Costco knowing that he smashed her out in that parking lot?
It took me a couple months to go back because, I didn't know if, all their cochinadas were whatever
Still
parking
lingering in the
lot.
parking lot.
Right. did
Lingering.
it hurt your heart when you parked at Costco?
The first time after, yes, it did.
Did you think, is this the spot? Like the parking spot where he hit
I
it?
took a picture and he said he doesn't remember.
You took a picture
parking
of the parking lot and said, tell me where it's at?
Yeah, if I
my
parked
God.
there, he's like, I don't know, I was drunk.
Oh my gosh.
So can you go to that same Costco now?
No, because it's under construction for like gas, but I go to the Costco Business Center.
Right. But can you go over there without thinking about it?
No.
Alrighty. Now you had a problem. How many girls do you think he hooked up with?
He said one, but
The one you know about.
the one that I know about.
In 8 months. And at Costco.
Yes.
At no other point you think he smashed?
I'm sure he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a problem with him smashing at Costco. Now, with this break that you had, he says he hooked up with one. Alrighty. And you said this was a chance for you to get out and do things you've never done before. Alrighty. What does that mean?
My whole face.
Your whole
phase.
phase. Alrighty. So you had never been through a phase where you had multiple partners.
No, because my previous relationship was I was married and I was like together with him for like 5-6 years. So no.
And you never cheated on him?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. But not like what this we're about to get into.
no,
Alrighty. So the number when you called us up, you said you knew exactly how many guys
yes,
during that 8 months that you hooked
Yes.
up with. What was that number?
14.
14. Where did you meet 14 guys at? What was special?
Tinder,
Tinder.
Yes.
So you were just on there swiping like a mug.
right.
Tinder, OK Cupid. I think that was it.
All right.
Now, 14 guys that you hooked up with, right? Was this all sexual or was some of them just dates?
Some were. Well, Those 14 guys in particular, yes, all sexual.
All sexual. Now, where were you smashing these 14 guys out at? Should we get Alexis out of here? Can you want to take? Yeah. You know, I can imagine what the comments are going to look like now that we're going here. All right, well, she don't know what we're talking about. Either or. All righty, so where was this going down at? 14 different occasions.
Okay, I always kept a list by.
So you wrote it down?
I wrote it down.
You still have the list?
No.
Oh, I wish you would have brought it with you.
No, my boyfriend threw it away.
Okay, so he
when
found
he found it. Yeah. So the first one was at LAX, like in the hills where you watch the airplanes take off.
Mm-hmm. And you met that guy on Tinder?
Yeah. It was
How long did y'all know each
terrible.
other? It was terrible?
Yeah. He sweated a lot. He was bald and he sweated a lot. No
And
offense.
no, not a problem. And y'all did it outside?
No, in his car.
In his car. And you had just met him? Mm-hmm. So
Like
now,
a week prior?
Now that was bad, right? Mm-hmm. Now, did you think I'm not going to do it again, or did you think that there's better out there?
No, I was worried about catching feelings. I figured my guy friend told me, he's like, maybe you just need to get laid. And I was like, but I don't want to catch feelings. And after the first guy, I called my friend. I was like, yeah, I'm not in love. So I was like, I could do this again. Mm-hmm. So I just went for it.
All right, and do you know where the second, third, or give me some of the memorable ones?
Okay. The reason why my boyfriend doesn't like going to Griffith Park, because one time I did do it with a guy near a hiking trail, like by hanging by a tree.
You were hanging by a tree?
Yeah.
You were hanging?
Well, I was like bent over on the tree. The branch wasn't that high up. It was like midsection.
Yeah, so it was good enough for you to bend over.
It was by the hiking trail. It was like you could see people.
Right, and you were looking up at people while he was smashing you out.
We were trying not to.
Okay. And you met that guy on one of the dating apps as well? Mm-hmm. And y'all went into Griffith Park, and he smashed you out there. Mm-hmm. All righty.
It was bad, too.
It was bad, too. All righty. Where's another spot out of these 14 guys when you were on your vacation, vacation?
Okay, at my boyfriend's job, when he used to work at City Walk at Universal in the parking lot.
So why go to his job? Was that spiteful? Yeah, you love outdoor fucking. I mean, you love outdoor smashing.
I think it's the thrill of getting caught. I don't know. I've always enjoyed it. Mm-hmm.
Really? All righty. So you go to his parking lot. Was that more so knowing he works in there?
Well, we had the guy took me on a date to City Walk. I had a pass that my boyfriend had paid for, so I went on a date with this guy, and he said he wasn't working at the time. I guess he was. And then after that was done, we just went to a parking lot.
Damn. So y'all went to the parking lot after, and you smashed in the parking lot at Universal in the car.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a couple cars. We got bent over a tree. All right. And what's the others?
Probably the most memorable was because the one I felt the most guilty about was my boyfriend's car.
All right. So how did you get his car? Were you saying I need it for our little one?
After a while, like we were on speaking terms, so he would let me borrow the car to go, take care of like groceries and stuff for the baby. So one day I took it out
And where did y'all go?
To the gas station.
You went and picked up a guy?
God. Yeah.
You went to the gas station? Mm-hmm. Was all the smashing on location?
Well, it was in the car.
Right.
Yeah.
Like at the pump?
What, you pulled to the back?
Yeah, like where they pump the air.
You must be real flexible. So you smashed out in his car and you say you felt a little bad about that.
No, I felt really bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt really guilty.
Because not the action, but where it happened at. Mm-hmm. So you more where it happens at, not what happened. Like the Costco, you was upset because it happened at Costco. Mm-hmm. All righty. Can your man go to Griffith Park now and look at a tree?
No, he wouldn't for the first couple months because he would be like,
Is this
like,
the tree?
He's like, is this the tree? And I was like, no.
You're like, nah.
Oh, the one over there. You see that one over there?
I said
So you
mid-level.
kept a list of all the 14 guys.
A hit
That
list?
Yeah, a hit list.
And I rated them based on performance. So like a 1 through 5 and where we.
Who had the best one and where was it?
To be honest, they were all pretty bad.
Really?
Damn.
Does that affect you that your number went up so much on just bull stuff that you didn't even enjoy, or you don't trip off of it?
No, it's just I was comparing them to my ex and it kind of.
Was any of them better than your ex?
No.
Wow.
Your ex was 5 stars?
Yes.
Was there anyone that you went back to for seconds?
I think it was like thirds.
Thirds? Okay. So were a lot of them one night stands though?
Yes.
A lot of them. What do you tell like your friends, like your homegirls, or
I don't.
You
I
don't?
don't know because.
you're telling the world right now?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's already done, right?
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
The only person I told was some stuff was my sister, and she was like,
Take me with you.
no.
Okay.
No.
What'd she say to you?
Oh, she was pissed. My sister gave me an earful. She's a younger sister, so yeah, she chewed my ass out.
Damn. Did she know that you were coming up to the neighborhood to have sex with me? My bad. I'm sorry.
Did she say?
Ooh, yeah. She was like, oh.
Why did you think your sister chewed you out though? I mean, you're an adult. You weren't in a relationship. Like, why?
Having fun.
What was the problem with that?
She just was worried for me more so about my safety. You know, that I was taking care of myself.
Did it ever get dangerous? Like, were you afraid of a guy going to do something because you just met him?
Oh yeah, I went out with this guy only because I was hungry. And on the way back, like, he kissed me and he didn't have no lips, so it was like kissing
Like baloney?
Baloney.
Yeah.
So honestly, that was probably the most, like, I literally gagged when I got home because I was like, ugh.
Oh,
man.
And you said you went out with him because you were hungry?
Yeah.
Where did y'all go eat at?
Korean barbecue?
All right. And did he smash that night?
No.
Okay, so you didn't. But had he smashed before?
No.
Okay, so
had
you
no
didn't.
lips.
So yeah, so you didn't let him smash. You were just hungry.
No.
I heard. And then you would go home and just get back to basics.
Okay, the first day I went out on, my boyfriend had watched the girls and he kept texting me. He's like, I'm gonna tell you, abandon the girls. So when I got back from that date, and I'm like, what are you worried about? We're broken up. He's like, 'cause I still love you. And he pulled my pants down, bent me over, and we just had sex.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So okay, just that makeup, that quick. Let's get it in.
It was great.
I heard. Yeah. I can imagine. Are you a sex addict?
I think I've gotten kinkier since having kids. I mean, I love it.
Where's your fantasy at?
Oh,
Because you seem like you got a lot of locations.
yes.
Your eyes?
Yeah.
Called inside of a confessional. at
No, you did
church.
not.
I would love to.
Oh my goodness.
would love
Jose,
to.
you hearing this?
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. But
Right.
yes,
Inside a confessional?
I would love to. Yes.
Why?
Wow.
See it in a movie or something?
Yeah, where'd you
No,
get this?
I
porn?
just thought the idea of, like, God watching you and you're like, you know,
God's watching
having
you.
the Father next door.
God's
it's
watching
like-
you everywhere.
Yeah. 10
Really?
Hail Marys and I'm good.
Really though?
my God.
Is there another?
A cemetery.
You what?
Ooh, that's crazy. Creepy.
Me and my boyfriend used to have sex at, like, Walmart fitting rooms and Sears. I don't know why. It was just always.
Is it those two stores, like those stores, or you
why
wouldn't go
Sears
to
is
like
out of business
a
now.
Macy's or anything like that,
No, we would go to a lot of fitting rooms. The funniest one
and
was
just go in there like, come on, let's go.
we did it in his cousin's car one time, and he had the windows open, and the sprinklers turned on, and he's like, "Oh, my ass is wet," and I was eating like pistachios before, and he found a pistachio shell in my bra. He's like, "Oh my God, your nipple fell off."
Oh.
He freaked out.
Oh my God, dude! I think y'all made for each other.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all,
That's why he
and
came
you
back.
like having sex in public places.
we do.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Have you ever did it at like a school or anything?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, no,
blame it
not
on
a
me.
school, a church,
Yeah, I did
yes,
it in
but
a
not-
dugout one time at Cobra High School.
No.
Yeah.
Not a school.
School.
She wants to do
you
it in
wanna
a church.
confessional, but a school is crazy. What,
Yeah, there's kids there.
It's true.
I'm talking about at night. There's kids at church.
Yeah.
God is that's the house.
It's crazy.
Yeah, the
I heard
confessional
that.
would be.
So,
go-to.
Wow,
how
sis.
are you and your man today?
We are actually a lot stronger than what we had.
And when he found your
before.
list of 14 people,
Yeah.
and you said you had it rated, you had where you did it at, all that. What did he say about the list of 14 different men
I don't think
smashing his girl out?
I don't think he was as upset about that as when he hacked my iCloud. When he saw the pictures and videos, that really got to me.
Oh man, you had nudes.
wait.
in
Dude,
the
there's
video?
layers to this. I don't
Wait,
even know
what?
how to wrap
You
this
had
up.
nudes?
So you were taking pictures. You were taking pictures and video
Both, and I got sent a lot of pictures and videos.
of you. So there's
Of
some
other
men
guys.
right now that have you as well
I'm sure.
on video.
I'm sure.
So what did he find when you said he hacked your iCloud?
Dick pics, a lot of them.
That guy sent to you?
Yeah.
Was there anything of you actually doing it?
I don't think so. Maybe
Okay.
just one.
Oh yeah, just one.
Maybe just one.
Maybe just one. That's
Yeah,
it.
maybe just
I
one.
remember.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
because the guy FaceTimed one of his friends while we were.
While you were doing it.
FaceTime?
Yeah.
And where were y'all at?
Motel.
Oh, so you did do indoor too.
Yeah, that's probably the only one.
Oh,
No,
okay.
2 times.
Okay. Who paid for the hotel?
He did.
Okay. She like, babe,
Yeah.
what you talking about? All right.
Would you recommend for ladies to have their whole face?
I think it depends on the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it, I'm not proud of it. I mean,
do you regret it, or you like, it happened?
Yeah, I regret it because I freaked out afterwards. Like I did go get tested and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's scary, huh?
So I did that just in case.
Did you use protection every time?
No, not all the time. I don't. I mean, if I want to have sex with plastic, I would get a dildo, but I prefer feeling the real thing. It's true.
She's being
a lot of unprotected sex.
Yeah.
No disease.
No.
No pregnancy.
No.
Oh,
well,
wow.
The baby with my boyfriend.
Oh yeah. All righty. Well, real people, real stories.
That's as real as it gets.
Anything else you want to tell us?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh no.
I'm scared. What is
You got a list? Another list?
No. He upgraded my Costco membership.
Who did?
My boyfriend did.
So now you're on that executive now.
Yeah, I got my 2% back every year.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming into the neighborhood,
you.
Stacy. We're gonna have to bring you back because I really want to talk to you much longer.
I have no filter.
No, really, I noticed that.
I got kicked out by several mom groups. I had to start my own, and it's almost to like 1,000 people because I like it. I get a lot of messages from moms saying they like my sense of humor.
I heard that, but everything you told us today is true.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. All righty, my love. Well, thank you for coming into the
You
neighborhood.
got a bad mom's club?
Yeah. Hello.
It's called LA Moms Uncensored, but yeah.
LA Moms Uncensored. And it's 1,000 moms in that?
Almost 1,000, yeah.
Where do y'all meet at? So I can come by and see what's going down.
We haven't
Outdoors?
yet. We're trying to plan it out. But in another one, we had like
Is your man at work right now?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Well, he's traveling for work, but yeah.
Was it easier because he traveled? Have you cheated since he's been back? Y'all been back on?
No.
Okay.
But you weren't cheating before that. You guys were on a break.
But she says you cheated before too on her
When
husband.
she was
On my
married.
ex-husband. On my ex-husband. On my boyfriend, just once.
Really though. Can I ask you what you think your number is?
What do you mean?
Like partner number.
17.
Oh, okay. So you know. So it was that 14 that you wild out on.
Mm-hmm.
So your number was hella low.
In 8 months.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You filled that up. You said, hey, I'm going through a stage.
Hey, but when a guy goes and does that, they're
I know my
they're
number
dope.
is not 17.
They're these kings, but if a woman does it, people always have like
You
this double
thinking about her the
standard.
same way. Stop
No,
it.
I'm not.
No,
No, I'm not. I
know-
think it's actually really liberating, and I think that more women should be really honest about how they feel because
Yeah,
women,
like,
there's this double standard. When a woman
with
wants to go
me-
talk about their sexuality, oh, she's a hoe, she's a this, she's all of this, but
And I don't
a man
pass
can
judgment.
do it, and it's
You know what I'm saying?
it's
Like, I
okay.
don't pass judgment. I got friends
Yeah.
that's in up there.
Well, he knows I was coming here. I had to tell him first because I didn't want him to get surprised. But he's like, go for it.
I heard
I mean,
that.
he knows.
Next time we'll
You're
bring both
honest.
of y'all in.
Yeah, man. He's supportive.
Yeah,
I love it.
and my thing is, man, and you can't front on being unfiltered.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's when people
Transparent.
live in the dark that you got to
Uh-huh.
worry about.
I just worry about my mom calling me. My mom is.
Well, bring your mom with you next time.
We'll do an intro.
I think my mom's got stories too.
Oh, really though? Well, let's do you and your mom first, and I mean interview, and then we'll bring your mom in by herself. All right, sound like a done deal? All right,
Yeah.
Stacy in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.